Hi guys, welcome back to Kabiga's Movie Reviews, and finally we get to see Christopher Nolan's much anticipated Tenet. After being delayed many times due to the COVID pandemic, it finally hit theatres this weekend. So as I've said, directed by Christopher Nolan and starring John David Washington, Robert Pattinson, Elizabeth Debicki, Michael Caine and Kenneth Branagh among others. Armed with only one word, Tenet, and fighting to prevent World War III, the protagonist journeys through a twilight world of international espionage on a mission that will unfold in something beyond real time.
For me, this film was very reminiscent of the old James Bond films, particularly the Daniel Craig ones and the Jason Bourne ones, with a little bit of Time Cop, Predestination and Inception thrown in for good measure. There's also a very strong Doctor Who reference right at the end, which I picked up on, which I don't know whether that's deliberate or not, but it is quite overt. It also has a simple plot. The hero has to do something before the bad guy ends the world. This has been done many times before, so that's nothing new. This film does have cool special effects, but I feel the Inceptions were more mind-blowing, when the buildings fold over on themselves, and even Doctor Strange, where all the things are all really well done, the special effects and mind-bending in those films. This film, in fact, just shows things kind of in reverse, so I can do that on my phone, you know, it's nothing really that spectacular. For me, the sound was alright actually, and despite some reports complaining about the dialogue being quiet, I felt that there were only a couple of sentences that were a little bit quiet. Other than that, the entire film soundscape seems to be quite good, and I felt that it wasn't overwhelming with the special effects and, you know, the sound effects, and the dialogue was quite coherent to me. I thought it was okay, so I don't get what all these other complaints are all about. The other thing, it's got some great locations, some filming in Italy, and when they go to Mumbai, it all looks great. It's filmed really well, and Christopher Nolan's style is stamped throughout it. And also in this film, the performances I felt were great from all the cast, particularly Robert Pattinson, who I was pleasantly surprised by and actually makes me feel quite good about the upcoming The Batman movie. I'm keen to see him in that now because I've seen him in this film. But for me, the standout performance has to be Kenneth Branagh, who steals the show with his menacing portrayal of the villain. He is scary. He always gives it his entire all. He gives it 110% as Kenneth Branagh, and he's not disappointing in this movie. The negatives are that I felt that twists become predictable, which isn't really what you want in a time travel movie. I saw some of the plot points coming before they got there, and unfortunately that for me was a slight letdown. It doesn't actually take away from the film, it's just something that I felt was a little bit of, like I say, a letdown. Overall, it's a good film, and I feel it could benefit from repeated viewings, as in the cinema you can't actually pause it and rewind to hear something you may have missed, or to just watch what the guy's done or see something in the background. So if you could watch it a couple of times, I think that would be good, because it is, as I've said, a good film overall. It was nice that some things you see earlier in the film do play out later on, but then again, I've seen that before as well. So for me, Tenet is a decent enough watch, but nothing new really, and it gets 6 out of 10 from me.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe to see all future content.